So in today's video, I'm going to be using a few products from the collection or the collaboration between Morphe and Maddie Ziegler, and I'm also going to be using a few of my all-time favorite makeup products. So if you want to know exactly what I use and what look I create with this particular palette, keep watching and find out. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. So if you're new to my channel and this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the new viewers. So while you're here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell as well. You know why? Do you know why you want to hit that notification bell? Well, I'll tell you why if you don't know why. It's because anytime I upload a new video, you'll automatically get the notifications. Oh my God, I'm saying notifications way too many times. Notification, 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 notification. Okay, it's out of my system. Anyways, literally, you'll get notifications anytime I upload a new video to my channel. So then you'll be able to see all of my abnormalness. Is that even a word? Abnormalness. Anyways, it is today. So if you haven't done so also, oh my God, I'm getting tongue twisted already. If you haven't done so already, make sure you also follow me on my other social media platforms under the name of TrulyMKE. So that would be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, what else? Christian Mingo, Farmers Only, and Grinder. Wait, those things don't go together. Christian Mingo and Grinder. Ooh, no, that's a bad mix. But you get what I'm saying. So in today's video, I really want to test out a new palette that I actually received. So the palette I'm referring to is this particular palette between Morphe and Maddie Ziegler. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Okay, to be completely honest, maybe I'm just not like savvy in the sense of like social media and current pop culture trends. I tried to be, but I didn't know who this was, and I had to Google her. I had to Google her, and I did not know that she was on Dance Moms, so that could probably be the reason why. I had no clue, because I don't even watch that show. Anyways, so I just went on a squirrel moment. You guys, this is typically, if you're new, this is how it usually goes. So I got this particular palette because my spouse bought it for me, and I was like, oh, well, thank you. I don't have it. I didn't think about getting it, but I'm glad that I did, because the colors in here, in terms of the shades, they are gorgeous. Like they're really beautiful. Like there's a mixture of like different, like just the tones. So for me, I'm very intrigued on to use this. So the next item that I did get, I'm making all these noises in here in the studio. I got these particular products from the collection. I haven't used this, so I don't know. I'm like, this goes on the cheeks, lips, and then you put this on top. I'm guessing, right? But whatever. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and get started, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm using. And then, yeah, well, I have no rhyme or reason as to what I'm doing. So, yeah. Anyways. Okay, so typically the first thing I do normally when I'm doing a full face, or not even really, actually, the main thing I always do is always put on eyebrows. And the reason for that is because I used to pluck them when I was younger, and they looking a little empty right here. So anyways, I've always had problems finding the best or right brow product for me, because it always comes out looking cakey or too thick, or it just like the pencil was too thick. Yeah. So this is from Urban Decay. This is a brow, it's called Brow Blade, and I do like this because this particular shade, I don't remember what shade this comes in. It's a darker shade, just put it that way. There's an ink stain on one end, and then the other one is a waterproof pencil, which is pretty cool. I don't use the pencil side as much as I do on the ink stain area, just because I like the ink stain portion because it gives me a little bit more control. So let me go ahead and shake this up for you, and I'll tell you exactly what I mean, why I like this. Because personally, I feel like it gives me more precision as to where this particular tip is going to. So if you see that, like that right there is perfect. So hopefully you guys are going to be able to see this. So what I normally do, God, are you guys can see this? I don't know. But anyways, so I just do very minimal strokes in the front, just like this. Now you notice I'm doing it very lightly, and you definitely want to do this really lightly. I mean, you can go deeper or harder in terms of like, that didn't sound right. You get what I'm trying to say. Your strokes can be where is this conversation going? Let me just continue on. Okay, so yeah, so if you just keep going like this, it's just very minimal, and then you're able to go ahead and just create little false hairlines. And that's why I absolutely love this particular piece. Now, if you want to blend it out with like a spoolie, you're more than welcome to do so. I mean, it's not going to do anything. If anything, it's going to kind of blur out the little lines, and that's perfectly fine. So let me go ahead and just, I'm almost done actually. So hopefully you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. All right, so there we go. Let me just add a little bit more fake hairs right here, right here. All right. There you go. You see the difference? This is the one I did, and this is the one I did not do. Big difference, right? I absolutely love it. Okay, so the next product I'm going to go into, I'm going to put this on first. So which is what I'm talking about is this face primer right here. So I purchased this directly from Amazon. I'll definitely include a link in the description field below in regards to this particular primer. This, for me, one of my all-time favorite face primers, like seriously. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, and the reason why I put this on now, even though I'm not putting on the foundation yet, is because I want that to give it some time to kind of like settle and like, I guess, moisturize or sink into my skin. And I don't really use quite a bit, pretty much, and then I got right here, and that's usually the amount that I use. Okay, so the next product I'm going to go into, it's from the same brand. This is Thank Me Later. It's an eyeshadow primer. This actually, well, I purchased this directly from Amazon as well. As always, I'll definitely include pretty much everything that I get from Amazon. I will include a link below, and I'll also include a link for other products if it's through Morphe or Ulta, blah, blah, blah. But I did purchase that one through Amazon. I absolutely love it. And I received it in one of my BoxyCharm boxes. I'm like, yes! Oh, I was so ecstatic about it. But normally what I do is just go ahead and apply it on here. I do like that, again, it has the same consistency and like in terms of formula. So for me, it's a plus because I like how it goes on, and it doesn't feel like too thick, but it feels like there's a barrier being created for my eyelid. Again, I don't know if that's the right term I want to use, but all I know, it is fantastic. So let me go ahead and finish this up. Okay, so my face is prime and ready for business. Wait, fake prime and ready for business. That doesn't sound right. Anyways, so I'm ready. That's all that matters, right? So I'm going to go into this particular palette right here. Again, the palette I'm using is between the collaboration between Morphe and Maddie Ziegler. Oh my god, I swear one day I'm going to get my words out correctly. Yeah, and then I don't have to do 30,000 takes. Anyway, so when I was looking at this palette, I'm like, okay, Carlos, what are you going to use? Like, come on now, there's so many colors. There really are. But you know what? I'm not going to lie. This mint right here, it is calling my name, and I have to use it. Like, it's gorgeous. So that is going to be my first shade that I'm going to go into. So the brush I'm going to be using is also a Morphe brush. This is the E17 brush. I don't really use it that much, but I use this one mainly. I don't know what I was about to say. Anyways, Carlos, just go into the palette. Okay, so right now I can already tell you there's a little bit of fallout. There's a little kickback. That's all right. I'm not going to complain about it. It's typical with most, eyeshadow palettes. It's not a big deal, but whatever. So okay, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to put this more in the inner eye socket and have it mainly in the mid and lower region of my eye. I'm telling you, one day these words will come out and they will sound so proper and so etiquetely. That's not even a word. You get what I'm trying to say, right? If not, oh well. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do like windshield wiper because that is primarily where I want this shade to be. Now again, I never used a shade like this before, so I don't know if it's going to be patchy or not. Like, is it supposed to be? But we'll see together. So let me go ahead and play around with this a little bit more, and then we'll see what we come up with, right? Okay, so I was able to go ahead and apply that particular shade. The shade that I just went into was the shade Mint. There was fallout, you know, there was quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie on that one. And now another problem that I had using that particular shade is that it came off slightly little bit patchy. Luckily, where I wanted it to be primarily, if it's low, as long as I kept applying it over and over on that area, then the patchiness pretty much just kind of went away, if that makes any sense. But on top over here, there's a little bit more patchiness, so I really had to keep blending it out little by little, which was fine because I'm actually going to go on that particular, on the upper lid area, and go on top of that with another color. So hopefully it translates well. I mean, it's a beautiful color, but again, you do have to finesse it a little bit. So the next shade I'm going to go into the shade Light Butter, and that's that really nice bright yellow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go into my another brush. Anyways, I'm going to be using the Morphe M506. Hopefully it's picking up on your end. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use this right on top of, there is a lot of fallout. There really, really is. So I have hopes. You know, normally when there's fallout, that means the pigment is there, right? But unfortunately, I had the same issue with the mint, where there was fallout, but I didn't really have the pigment that I was looking for, like right away, unless you do a lot of finessing. But anyway, so I'm gonna apply it right on top of here. So I'm gonna do on this side over here. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I just want to kind of blend those out together. I don't know. Look at that. Do you see? This is what I mean by there's a lot of fallout with this product, or this particular palette. So it just doesn't seem like it's 1-2 shadows. Now this is pretty bad. Okay, let's just keep working on it. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and finish applying the shade Like Butter. Let me just say it did not apply like butter. Like, no. So far, the two shades that I've used, the Mint and Like Butter shade, I don't know if it's just the luck of the draw in terms of those two shades, but yeah, you have to do a lot of finessing in order for it to see any type of payoff. What I end up having to do is that for the Like Butter shade, I went in with a setting spray just to kind of like soften the brush, wet it a little bit, hoping that it would pick up the pigment and apply it on there, which it did work, but you shouldn't have to go to those extreme measures to kind of get some payoff. And so then I end up blending it out. Hopefully you can see it. I mean, it's there, but if you don't mind working at a look, then by all means, then go with those shades. But anyways, so the next shade I'm going to go into, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but it's this one right here. This was called Pantera, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, whatever. So yes, I'm going to go into a black shade, and I know typically blacks can be very finicky. They can either be too pigmented or very light, and then once you put too much, it's hard to go back. So what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to go into a particular brush that has a little bit small bristles. So I'm going to use another Morphe brush right here. So this is Morphe M36. So if you notice right here, this one is more just tapered, more smaller. I'm hoping this is going to allow me to get just a smidge of the black. And I'm not going to go in there too much because I don't know if by chance this is the one that has the most pigment. You know what I mean? Like, so far it's been kind of like a miss, or hit and miss. It's been hitting the wrong places, but then it's been missing altogether. But you get what I'm trying to say, right? I hope. But so what I'm going to do is just I'm going to put like a little dab on the outer corner of my eye, and then also the inner corner of my eye. And then what I'm going to do is blend them inward to kind of give it more of like a soft, smoky look. I'm hoping it translates well. Pray with me, please. So this is what I mean. I'm just going to dab it right here. You see that? That's it. And then I'm going to do the same in the front. I'm just going to dab it right there. And then the reason for that is because, again, I don't know if this is going to be a payoff in terms of pigment or what. So now I'm going to go into another brush, a clean one, and then use what little bit of shadow that I have there, and then blend it inward. So now I'm going to go into another Morphe. This is Morphe E. Is that 18? Yeah, E18. Sorry. So now, hopefully, what I have in my mind works, because if not, oh, it's done for. So I'm just going to blend this outward, going up and inward. So hopefully, in my mind, what I'm trying to create looks beautiful, but again, those black shades can be like, oh, it could be a kill or break. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So let me go ahead and finesse this a little bit more, and then we'll come right back. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and use the shade again. I used the black one that's in this particular palette. Again, it's called Panera Bread. I don't know, whatever. I can really say my own name, let alone try to say other names. It don't come out right. So yeah, it took me a little bit finessing. And again, with the black, you just want to go in, start with little bit, and then work your way there, because if you put too much, there's no going back, boo-boo, no going back. But overall, I do like it. So what I'm going to end up doing, I'm going to use whatever leftover black shade that I have on this particular brush, and I'm just going to apply it underneath my eyes, because I can always I would say close it up. I can always clean it up with the foundation, you know, if I need to. And the reason for that is because I want to try to give out a nice smoky look with this particular eye. Again, I have no rhyme and reason. I'm just going with the flow. In my mind, when I'm doing this stuff, it looks visually like, oh, okay, it'll work. But then, you know, it's one of those hit or misses, like, oh God, why did I even try that? I look like a freaking raccoon. You know what I mean? But whatever. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and finish putting that under my waterline area. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go into this particular shade right here, To the Moon. So it looks like more of like a gold copper metallic appearance. So I don't know if this is going to pick up well in terms of on the brush, or if this is something that probably best with your finger. Either way, I don't want a lot. I pretty much just want to put it on top of the yellow to kind of like bring it out just a smidge more. What was this? I swear. So let's just see if it translates well. Again, there is no rhyme or reason, but oh, okay. It worked. It didn't go on there cakey, so that's good. Even this one is a little patchy. I mean, it's fine. I'm not going to complain. But so now what I'm going to do is bring it inward towards the corner of my eye, and then swoop it up this way. Swoop it up this way. Okay, so that completes my overall eyeshadow look for this particular video look. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, now in terms of the eyeshadow itself palette, it's okay if you don't mind finessing the look and working at it for a while, because you're going to have some time, in a sense, well, you need some time to play with it, because you do have to finesse the shades quite a bit. So again, the shades, just to recap, like Butter, Mint, Panera, I don't know, whatever, and To the Moon. Those shades I did use. Again, for me, they're not the greatest. It's definitely not the worst. But again, I do have to finesse it a little bit. So anyhow, so let me go ahead and clean this look up. So I'm going to go into my foundation. So this particular foundation I'm going to go into is a mineral foundation. It is all completely natural. I did purchase this directly through Amazon. I absolutely love it. One of my all-time favorite foundations. So normally it's very lightweight. If you're looking for a full coverage, this isn't it. It's more lightweight, and I think that's the reason why I like it. And it really matches my overall complexion. So I was pleasantly surprised when I got it. So let me go ahead and just apply this all over, and then we'll get to the contouring. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and finish applying the foundation on my face, and then kind of clean up around my eyes. So the next product I'm going to go into, just to kind of warm up my face, I'm going to go into this Wet n Wild. This is like a contour stick. I don't remember. Oh yeah, the shade is called there. The shade is called there. Oh my God, the shade is called Call Me Maple. Hopefully you pick it up. When I first bought this particular product, I actually did not like it. Now I absolutely love it. Like seriously, I don't know why I did not like it. Like for some reason, it would just sit there, and I never used it. And then now it's like literally one of my favorite products to use. And who knew? Okay, so I was able to go ahead and warm up my face, so now it looks a little bit more defined and glowing, looking like J-Lo. I only wish. Anyways, so the next product I'm going to go into a liquid eyeliner, and then I'm also going to use this particular mascara. I also purchased this directly from Amazon. One of the best mascaras I've ever tried. So off camera, I'm going to go ahead and put the liquid eyeliner because you definitely don't want to see that train wreck waiting to happen. And then I'm also going to put some falsies, and then from there, we'll get to the next product. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and finish all of putting on my eyeliner, my false eyelashes off camera, and that is the look that I have right now. So there are two more things I want to go ahead and finish. So the next thing I'm going to use now is also from the same collection, which are these particular products here. So from my understanding, this particular unit, you're able to use it multi-purpose. So on your cheeks and on your lips. I'm not going to put it on my cheeks for this particular video, just because I already put on a contour my face. I already put those little extra eyeshadows if as though it was a highlighter, so I'm not going to overkill it, but I am going to put on my lips. So make sure I didn't grab the wrong finger. I don't know. Oh, this is a little creamy, so I can see why it would be creamy on your lips, but I'm not sure how on your cheeks. Especially if you're putting on foundation, it may not blend too well. Anyway, so let's just go ahead, put on here. Okay, it's nice. It's a subtle pink. I'm not sure if I like the texture though, because it comes off, to be completely honest, it looks a little chalky. I don't know if I need to put more or what the case may be. Let me try it again. Let me see. Okay, is it just me? Like, right, it looks chalky. Even though I keep putting more and more, maybe I shouldn't keep putting more and more. Clearly that's what the problem is. It don't go with this look. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like, I mean, the concept is cute, I ain't gonna lie. It makes my lips look extra dry. All right, so I'm not going to use this for this particular look. No, I think this would be good for maybe another overall look, but I'm not happy with the way it looks. I'm sorry for the noise. I'm trying to get some baby wipes so I can wipe my hands and my lips, because I mean, the color is cute. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so I was able to go ahead and wipe off that hot mess off my lips. Yeah, it did not look right with this particular shade. And this overall look, for whatever reason, I don't know why this, it is what it is. So I'm going to go into this particular liquid lipstick. It's from Ofra. Am I pronouncing that right? Ofra? Whatever. So yeah, I got this in one of my BoxyCharm shipments. This has actually become one of my all-time favorite shades. I don't know why, but to me, it's just gorgeous. And I'm hoping it looks well with this look. Like, do you see that? I'm telling you, it's beautiful. All right, let me keep applying this so you guys can take a look. Like, you see that? I'm telling you, it's a gorgeous color. Okay, so that completes my overall look, and I'm happy with it. Overall, I am happy with it. Again, you just need to work that you just have to work that palette out in order to achieve an actual presentable look. But other than that, I'm actually loving my lips. Oh, I forgot to tell you off camera what I end up doing to give it more of like an ombre look. I went into this particular lipstick. This is from MAC Cosmetics. This actually came in one of my BoxyCharm shipments. Now, this is Flesh Pot. Initially, when I used this particular shade by itself, I did not like it. 100%. I'm like, oh my god, it does not look right on my lips. It just looked really just disgusting, right? However, with this particular lip gloss, liquid lipstick, right in the middle, do you not see that? Like, these two combos together, I'm living for it. Like, seriously, you guys, this is gorgeous. I just want to step out the house looking like this all the time with these two. Like, these are gonna be my like go-to like combos together. Anyways, you guys, leave a comment below. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions with this overall look. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment below as well. I love reading all of your suggestions because it gives me a lot of feedback. It gives me like pointers like, oh, I should try this out, maybe I should try this, blah blah blah. If you guys have this particular palette, is it just me personally? Maybe I'm just not using the palette correctly, but you would think all eyeshadows work the same, right? But yeah, this palette in terms of the formula, it just wasn't there for me. Who knows, maybe if you guys do also have the same palette, did you have the same frustrations and struggles that I had with it? I mean, you can get somewhere, but it just took some time. And I didn't got the time right now. I really don't. Anyways, you guys, as always, I really appreciate y'all coming back to my channel, watching my videos, and I really hope that you do like this overall look. Make sure you hit the like button, and while you're at it, also hit that notification bell as well. Once you subscribe, I'm telling you, subscribe, you never know. Anyways, but until then, you guys, make sure y'all brush your teeth, wash your culo, and subscribe. Until then, take care. Bye.